Okay, welcome back everyone. It has been a few days since I last recorded. What has happened? I've mainly been sitting in Guardian for the last 2 days, just defending these guys around me, and I've built up a few cities across the map, and I've just been defending those in Guardian while we've been in the recruiter event. And just been slowly leveling up my cities. So I've lost a few recently. I'm on 70 cities now. This is what I'm looking like in regards to troops and troop production. These are my stats at the moment. I've just reset out of Guardian, and I've gone into a bit of Striker, a bit of Russia, and a bit of Recruiter. And I'm just launching an attack here. This is one of the guys maybe in the last video. It's been a while since I made it recording. And these are all his mates. This guy launched an attack and bubbled during the launch. I would have walled it because I was in Guardian, but I had some drama down here where I was losing cities to Athene as he was taking all these off me. So I had to move down there with my main city and claim some resources and everything. Anyway, what I want to do in this video is I want to make it a two-part video where the first part I'm going to see how many of these cities I can capture, if any, off Lord 007, and then what I'll probably do is I will maybe switch back into Guardian when these guys will come online, and then see how many I can defend and wall. So that's the plan. As you can see, I've lost a few speed ups because my cities across the map have been I've just had a few troops sitting in them and just boosting them around to defend any of the walls. I think I averaged about 20 hits against me yesterday, so notifications on and just moving them to gather gold. It's not a bad strategy. Okay, so I'm going to keep at the 900% Russia, and I'm going to go into Striker here. While we wait for these troops to run, instead of cutting, I might just touch on a couple of little terms that I use, because I have realized, I haven't realized, some of the newer players who've been watching my videos have been commenting that I'm using terminology that might not necessarily be obvious to a newer player. So one of the terms I've been using is trading, and that is where two players agree to swap a city with each other for benefit of each other. So, and then another term I've been using is building, which is effectively trading with extra steps where they will trade the city but level it up in the process, and then the person who is classed as the builder will make gold from the attack of the person who is getting the cities built for them, in a sense of the person who is capturing the city will lose the majority of their troops, which will in turn, the builder will use their salvager to generate gold income off of that. So yeah, that's that terminology. As I continue through the video, I'll see if I can touch on some other things as I come across them. Okay, we'll launch this attack here. I was meant to claim these, but who knows? I might not even claim them. I had 120 G saved up, and for plat at what are we, day 4 or 5 in the season, 120 G troops was quite a decent amount. And what I used is I did a bit of a delivery with those, so I kept them stacked up, and then when the Athene guy attacked me down here, because he did it in 2 stages, he attacked me once and I managed to get him off the island, and then he came back and made his main city here, but he was attacking the city here, and what I did is I main city changed to here, claimed my 120 G troops and just put them all in there and then walled him, and then I took the city, which was this one. And then I moved my main back up to here. So it's a really handy method to deliver troops to a remote area if you've got a few main changes. So I've been chewing through a few of my main city changes, but we've got the new event coming up in a couple of days, which is this one down here, where we can get 3 times consumables. So while we don't appear to be running like a Christmas event, an Easter event, a Valentine's event, I think the devs are planning to run the 3 times consumables event, which is actually for the expo, I should say, which is actually our I will claim these troops, which is actually our best method for gaining main city changes. So while they're planning to do that, and speed boost as well, I'm going to keep saving up my new expo runs and revives and stuff like that to keep getting main city changes, and then I can keep using these sorts of tactics. Okay, I've been rambling for a while. I'm going to pause here and then cut with my troops, land, and then we'll keep cycling through these again with the end goal of not wasting too much time in the video capturing undefended cities. It's more setting up for a defense run, and maybe we might get some good comments coming into global chat as well. I might see if I can entice them, send a few things to get them inflamed for a bit of content, because it's a laugh. Okay, and we're back. So I have taken all these ones and about to capture the last city up here. This should give me a level up. It should be about 650 G XP for me, and he may go red after this, so only be 100% XP. And with the level up, I'm going to move my troops down to my main city, and I'll do that with a speed boost. What I'll do is I'll speed boost 90 G and then just send the other 6 G or 10 G by itself, and we won't use that just yet because we can't be asked waiting for it. And then I'm going to pop across and grab these ones. Now my thought pattern here is the other day I captured these like 116s, and while they're all right, I've been building up. I'm up to about 110s in my other cities anyway, so these aren't my core group of production earners anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get across into these, basically upgrade my core group of cities. These were recently built, again I think quotes. So basically this guy Wicked leveled up these cities and then gave them over to Lord 007, so that Lord 007 can produce more troops, and Wicked can generate more gold because he's running about 250% salvager. And then that enables him to build up more cities for other players. So all of these players around here have all been built by Wicked, so they're in like cohorts together. This guy attacked me earlier. He has about 2T attack power, so I need to swap out these cities anyway for some with better, stronger walls, so that when I go back to full Guardian and he starts hitting me for 2T power, I'm actually able to have a chance of defending them. So that's my plan at the moment. Once these land, I'll launch them across to here, and then I'll touch back in once I've captured some of these cities maybe. I don't know, I might not be able to get any. All up, this lot up here took me about 20 minutes to capture when I stopped using speed boosts. Okay, see you soon. Okay, about to launch this attack. I'm going to go to this city first. I know it's a bit further. It's 666 G defense. If I get walled, it sucks, but this is only about half my army anyway, so no drama. Probably a bit silly that I sent all these troops over here because I'll have to march them over. I'm going to main change, even though it sounds like such a waste of resources. I'm going to main change to this one because this will give me quite a nice defensible little spot, and I'm going to capture up to here and hopefully try and hold from the mountains here through this little valley. It's quite cool actually, this little valley. It's like what you would see in France or something. And then yeah, into these and try and hold maybe a border of this one, and then these three should be fine as well. I don't want to go too far out, and I don't want to not give Sniper anything to capture as well. So that's my plan. I'll touch back in once I've made a bit of progress. Okay, hit's about to land. I also have just those other 10G that I was marching across individually coming across. Now, due to the nature of some of the mechanics of the game, I can't main change to a city until I have no marches going to it. So I'm going to have to wait until I get these troops across before I can main change. Or I can wait for this to finish and then main change, which I'll probably just do it that way, because I'll show you in a second. So we'll main change now. Get these marching across. I'll speed boost these ones because can't be asked waiting. And then I'll show you the next bit. Not speed boosting, just a 10G. Just cut these into smaller and smaller amounts, just to get some of them there faster. Yeah, 24 hours, boom. 28G troops, that was timed nicely. So it will just top up for the loss of, so it had a 66% loss here from most of the troops being walled during their attack. There you go, what a ramble. Don't even know whether it's worth it to anyone. Okay, this just landed. Yeah, shoot across to this one. I'll just run another scout just in case. He's probably offline, he's probably gonna sleep, he doesn't have a watcher. Again, we're doing this just to irritate these guys. They spend all this time capturing back their island. They had most of this island before we started the video, and now they're not really on the island that much. So yeah, we're just doing it to frustrate them, slow down their little trading game. And it's not really, I was thinking I was going to get massively set back by this, but I'm ranked 6 somehow. I didn't even want to be ranked this high. I'm constantly trying to not get in attack range of these two top guys. So yeah, I don't know, it's like I'm benefiting from being annoying. Okay, this is about to land. I've also been attacked just on a temple, so you guys can ignore that one. It's not me missing obvious backdoor events going on. Okay, he's just gone red, which is sad, but we got actually further than I suspected we would. I'm going to come down for the 127 again. I want to hit off, especially now he's red to me, I want to hit off the higher level ones first while I've got more troops, and as my troops diminish, I'll move to the lower and lower level cities. It's just a more advantageous way, especially after everything I just explained, to minimize my troop loss. If I went the other way, I would still be taking troop losses, hitting like this 119, but I would have far worse ratio once I get to the more dangerous numbers. So that's my strategy around it. So we'll get them over here, go for that, and then I'm going to work my way up through these ones and just tidy up this area, and then that pushes this guy out of this area all the way to this wall along here, and then I can start pushing him out of there as well. The other good thing about doing this to him is I'm going to go pink to him very quickly as he starts counter hitting me back. So that means while he got the benefit of claiming their cities during the build process at 200% XP and claiming them back off me, he has to do it at 50% XP or potentially even worse depending on how he ends up. And that's the same for these other guys like this guy here if I go pink to him as well. So there is an advantage. You just have to take these minor advantages when you're so heavily disadvantaged, in the sense that these guys are benefiting from building. There are like 4 or 5 of them here. There's not many of us anymore. We've still got Sniper here, but most of the rest of our team have moved on. And so it's definitely, we're outnumbered, we're outgunned, they've got better stats than us. So you've got to take the minor advantages you can get when you're having a sort of war of attrition against other players. The other benefit is I actually really enjoy it. This is why I play the game, for this kind of war, versus for them, this is frustration. They just want to sit here and trade and build all day. They want to get their glorified top rankings and their high amounts of troops at the end of the season, which they never want to use for anything other than trading. So yeah, they hate it, I enjoy it. So that's another micro advantage. Okay, we'll get our troops back to here, go for the 126, I'll cut back once they land. Okay, we just created a couple of extra cities here. And we'll just finish off with these last few up the top, and then I'll probably round out the video. So I want to address the other point I wanted to get to in this video. I applied to be an official Million Lords content creator, and I was auto-denied. I have no idea why. So maybe I'll get an answer on that at some stage, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter. The only advantage I think I would get is being able to give you guys a discount code, but there's plenty of other discount codes out there, so meh, doesn't matter. But one of our clan members, Hyder here, he had a really cool idea, and what I wanted to do is after this video has been out for a week, I am going to go through the comment section and I'm going to randomly select one of the commenters who says a really helpful tip for a new player, in a sense of it could be like go full striker, it's the easiest way for you to get ahead in the game, or something like that, or always attack 200% XP players, something along those lines. Whoever has the most informative, well-rounded, probably short comment for a new player, I will go and buy them. I'll reach out to them and I'll buy them 1,000 sapphires on the Million Lords store. So yeah, something a little fun as a little bonus giveaway for you guys, you viewers. What that means is tell your friends. Maybe don't tell your friends. I don't know. They might dilute your chance of winning. No, tell your friends, because there will be more. And maybe once a month I might do a little 1,000 sapphire giveaway to some sort of silly question like that. So yeah, I'm going to round up these cities. I will probably not even bother touching in after that, because that sounds like a good outro. So yeah, get amongst it, and I will see you in the next one. Part 2, foreshadowing here, is definitely going to be in a couple of hours time. I'll start the recording of it. When these guys come back online, I'm going to see if I can heavily defend these cities and get that video out in the next day or so as well. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, have a good one. Peace.